Okay, we are going in. When you think it can't get any weirder, we bring in goats.
And I feel hurt that you haven't called me to thank me for the book yet.
She's not a robot, guys. She's not a robot. She's on their side. What? Why? He's a good guy. Inside and outside. Guys, welcome back to watching Severance with me. I'm Tia, and I react to things on this channel. And today we're watching Severance Season 1, Episode 5, called The Grim Barbarity of Optics and Design. Yes, okay. Where do I even begin? I think I have to go to, like, this title, Optics and Design, what happened in last episode. What is happening in Optics and Design? Like, who are all those people? What is gonna happen to Bert and Irv now? Irving knows that something weird is going on. Even though I've now afterwards, and when I edited the video from the last episode and stuff, I've been like looking at what is this? What are they doing? What is this room? Who are these people? Nothing. No clues. I have no idea. So I can't wait to be kept from this information probably for a long time still. I don't know, or maybe they explained it in this episode. But it's very cool, very weird, very exciting. Helly. How is, like, she's gonna wake up in the elevator as the Audi heli being hanged from the ceiling. Are we gonna actually see that? Are we finally gonna see the Audi heli? Or not finally, like, we've seen her, but like see more of her, like her, how she would react to something like this, actually get to know her as a person. We've seen Mark, we haven't seen any of the other ones outside, and it would be very interesting to know why she is the way she is. Her answer to, like, the request from the Ini heli to resign, that was harsh. So it's very interesting to see what she is as a person, like what she's like, because she seems quite cold and unempathetic. I really want to hear about her story, about all of them in the outside. Mark was with Miss Casey in the wellness session, making the tree. He went to the place where his wife had died, I assume. I mean, they never said it, but of course that's what it was. He went to the funeral, Petey's funeral, with frickin' Cobell, who was drilling a hole in Petey's head to get the chip out. Which is... that was a great scene. There was two really great, these like montage type of scenes in last episode. The one with the funeral, where at the same time there's the song from the video of Petey and June, his daughter, playing, and then her drilling, and then flashbacks in Mark's head to Petey and like all this stuff. And then the other montage in the end, when there's Helly going into the elevator, Dylan reading the book, Mark making the tree from the clay, and then Irv going to freaking Optics and Design and see all those people there. Really, really cool scenes with great sound. It's so intense and like unsettling, this show, which I really like it. It's very specific style that this show has, and I'm a fan. I also can't really use a lot of the sound and the actual footage from the episode in my videos because of copyrights, which I understand. The point of these videos is not that someone can watch these videos if they haven't seen the episodes to watch them for free. But yeah, I hope you guys still enjoy them. Going from there to the fact that I have a Patreon. You can subscribe to my Patreon. What that means is that you will get episodes beforehand, before YouTube, like weeks before YouTube, if you're interested to see them earlier, and also the uncut versions every second of the episode. You can watch me watch it. And to everyone who is already in Patreon or who are watching me on YouTube, I really want to thank you. I really appreciate you. It really is cool to make these videos, and it's not possible for me to make these videos or keep making them if you guys are not watching. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, and I'm really glad if people are enjoying my reactions to things. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Now we're gonna watch the episode. I cannot wait. Severance Season 1, Episode 5. Let's go. Oh, we're going straight in here. Oh my god. Hi, this looks beautiful. I can't believe we go straight in here. I mean, I can't believe. It's great. That looked awful. Imagine waking up like that. And what is gonna happen? She's gonna go down and is like Judd or Jeff or what's his name? Gonna like find her. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god, where is he? This is crazy. It's gonna go back up. Oh, it's Mark. Oh my god. But still, the outside heli, Audi, she's the one who woke up in the elevator. She just couldn't do anything to, like, get out the door or stuff. But she would have still, like, she would know that this happened, even though she came right back up. Mark,
Jesus. Help! Help!
Who is gonna hear him? I mean, he's running there, yeah.
God damn it!
This is crazy. Oh. Oh. Great camera choices. This is great.
Kelly, get in the elevator!
Why? What? And then boop boop, he comes back and there's no heli there. Or no. Okay. So they probably have cameras everywhere. In the elevator at least. So Mr. Grainer, I want to say, I'm sorry, I keep like forgetting what his name is. But like he's like running there. I'm just thinking, is it only for the fact that like what happens to the Lumen reputation if someone just dies, hangs themselves in the elevator or like at work, that it's like so bad? Is that why he's so panicked and running? Why is he pushing Mark into the elevator? Like he needs to take care of this himself maybe, and Mark doesn't need to be or shouldn't be involved. Like he's gonna come back next day and be like, what happened to Heli? Blah, blah, blah. It's not like he's gonna forget it. That interaction was interesting. There's something there that we don't know, I think. But this was a great scene. And the reaction. Yeah. What? Let's go back. Adam Scott, I love you. The acting. I'm so happy to see him in a role like this. It really does. I really love it. He's so good. This reaction in the elevator. This is all in one shot. Going from to. So good. And nothing is there, of course. Oh!
Is she alive?
Have a seat, Mark.
No, but she can't die. She wasn't dead when she was like conscious when we saw her last time. There's no way that she's like the character.
She's in the hospital. Heli's Audi has no intention of resigning.
But she almost died. I mean, she doesn't want to be here.
And she will be back at her desk in a few days.
Is that enough time?
Oh my god.
This happened on your watch, Marcus.
What, you're blaming him for this? Guys, you are the ones who are insane. This whole company is crazy. And then someone, Helly, who sees it, who sees how crazy it is, then they're like, well, she died, but it's your fault. Gaslighting. And I'm sure it will work. I'm sure it will work on Mark. He's gonna be like, oh no, it is my fault. I'm a bad department head or whatever. And Cobell and Milchick are just gonna be like, yes, you are. But we're gonna keep, like, torturing you guys here. Like, what? The you are. I just realized that that's the name of the book, and that was the name of last episode. I just got that. Look at this. Look. This shot is why I love this show so much. So good. Okay.
Ran the diagnostics.
And?
Full synaptic coupling. Peter Kilmer's memory was reintegrated. You were right, Harmony.
She was right. Holy
We should
crap.
celebrate.
Let's have a melon party.
I figure you'll take a beat before telling the board, especially after what happened with Heliar. Jesus, you haven't told them.
Why has she not told the board? She was the one who was like, well, it's Mark's fault. But also, she wants to be his girlfriend. Maybe...
Please find out who did this.
Yeah, maybe it's
You
like...
have to deliver everything to the board at once.
Like PD couldn't do it himself. So there is someone outside? Because yeah, if there's a chip in your brain and you're trying to reintegrate however you do it, how would you do that on your own? But how did PD end up doing it? Like, how do you end up meeting someone? Is it someone else who has reintegrated and left the company and now trying to help others to do it or something? Or someone who just hates Lumen? I don't know. This light in this room is great.
Shit.
Alright, Mark, it's Ricken.
Baby is coming. It is an interesting concept, the birthing cabin. Oh! Hi! Haha. This is not
Did you
awkward.
forget that I was going to be here?
Yep.
Slightly.
Yeah, I forgot too. Of course.
Oh,
Oh shit. It's a contraction.
Oh,
fuck.
what do we do?
Say a secret, quickly.
He doesn't have to, babe.
What?
The fetus is drawn to clear air. Purging secrets can create a soul vote.
Oh my god, Rickon.
It's fine, I'll start.
Oh god.
Mark,
Oh god.
I love you, and I feel hurt that you haven't called me to thank me for the book yet.
Yes, okay, true. This was 2 episodes ago, so I have already moved past it, thinking that at some point we might hear about it. That's right, the book. Oh my god, we're gonna talk about it now. Not that any of these people are gonna have any answer to it. Petey would, Cobell would. That's it. But I love that we're talking about this. I love this weird moment. I love that they are so weird. Or Rickon is strange that he's so like... What is it? The baby loves clear air. So let's clear some air and tell some secrets. Mark? I'm hurt that you haven't read the book. Little do they know that the Innie Mark is the one reading it. This is great.
I mean, it must have been stolen or something.
What? That was an advanced copy.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god. Oh my god. Oh.
I'm okay.
It's fine.
Which
it's
one
all
is
fine.
worse? Which one is worse? The woman having a baby, the guy being hurt about someone stealing his book.
Hi, excuse me? Sir? Sir?
Uh,
Okay. Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Thank Christ. What is this now? This is very... We're now focusing on these other people.
Hold on, can I squeeze your hand?
Yeah. There we go.
I really like them. I really like
You
them.
need to tell a secret?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me your dark shit.
Well,
Making fun of Rickon all the time. I went to the tree. No.
I kind of think Lumen might be up to something.
Oh!
What do you
Okay.
mean? Like, with your paychecks?
No, I've just been hearing stuff. Just around.
Who have you been talking to?
Yes, let's do it. Oh my god.
What?
Say it. He's not gonna say it.
You remember the business?
Oh.
Holy fucking.
Oh, great. I mean, now Petey's gone. So he has literally no one to talk to about this. He never told anyone about Petey. Or he told her that he saw a businessman. But then after that, like when Petey was like living in his basement or any of that, she doesn't know that. Right? But this stuff must be in his head all the time. He heard the recording of his own voice being in the break room. He was seeing Petey like bleeding and going crazy and stuff. And then Petey like literally kind of died in front of him and he just left. Like a lot happened that he has not been able to talk to anyone about. So I love that he's like, I'm gonna tell her now while she's literally having contractions and then being like snapped out of it, being like, oh, never mind. Great, because this was the beginning of a conversation and then we can have this conversation later with Devon. Why is the phone in the box? And who is calling him? Maybe it's okay. Cobell said that, like, you know, someone would have helped him. We need to find who helped him. So maybe the caller is the person who helped him. Because why would anyone from Lumen, Cobell, Milchick, Grader, any of these people, why would they be calling him? This obviously looks like a burner phone, not like his real cell phone. So this is clearly like a communication that he's trying to do in secret. The only thing right now that would make sense for me is someone who knows that he was reintegrated and maybe helped him and stuff. Also, this scene with the light, the sunrise outside, oh yeah, looks so good. And poor Mark, he needs to talk to someone. Devon, and then maybe like professional help.
When she sees you, it's important your eyes be kind.
Oh my god.
Do you know how to make your eyes kind?
Yeah, like this. Great. I love this show that it gives so much space and time for the awkwardness, for the awkward silence, for the awkward white space around everything. You know, it doesn't shy away from the awkward, and I love it. He looks so tidy there in front of the elevator.
You're okay. It's all right.
Oh my god. My guy dies. She's like, what's wrong with...
And if you want to focus on looking for happy numbers for a while, that's fine.
Hi. Yeah. Mark. He's trying. I think he was being serious and she took it as a joke, like I did too. Like, that is insane that the solution to this problem is that maybe not scary numbers, maybe happy numbers for a change. Like, what is this job?
Do you want to talk about it?
He's breaking character. Let's talk about it. Let's go. I understand. It's okay. He's like, I will show this to her. And here
Casey.
she is. Oh, it's Miss Casey. What, she's just gonna sit there and observe? This is absurd. Great camera angle again. I don't know if it's a different director in this episode than previous ones. We'll see in the end. But I liked a couple different choices for camera. Like when, in the beginning, when they're getting Helly out of the elevator, there was this camera that was like Helly's point of view camera. That was like on mark and stuff and shaky. And then another camera that was like attached to Helly that like showed her reaction when they were putting her on the ground and stuff. And now this camera angle is cool with her like picking out her her lashes. This camera angle. She's really great. One eyelash.
Did you get all
that? I think when there's characters like this who clearly have no emotional like awareness, who are just like robots, like Miss Casey and like most people in this freaking office, when they then come and are supposed to observe and write down or whatever things like someone's emotional stuff, and then when these people, I think all these 4 people, more so Helly and Dylan, I would say, are very like straightforward and emotionally more open and say what they think and not just like follow the rules in the handbook and, you know, do everything like they're supposed to and speak in this way. And that then she's there being like, are you upset? Like, is this now, wait, am I seeing this correctly? Am I understanding this correctly? And Helly's like, are you kidding me? It makes no sense that she's she's the one doing this. Is he tired again? The black stuff. And is it that it only comes when he's tired? I want to know if they actually practically filmed this. Yeah, like did they actually
in there, buddy?
have the black goo in there? What?
I'm sorry, Irving. We must have sent this print job here by mistake. You weren't supposed to see this.
What are these?
Nothing. A joke from Miss Cobell.
A joke. This is so weird. Yes, because Dylan was saying in the last episode that now O&D is like disemboweling people, and that's what now these paintings were showing. That timing was too perfect. He's trying to copy the map from the MDR to O&D, and then horror pictures from O&D show up. But don't you worry, Mr. Milkshake is gonna be there. Like, oh, it's fine, nothing to see here. It's just a little joke from Miss Cobell. Irv is clearly like traumatized by seeing these pictures. Is it true? But where did Dylan get that from? Why does Dylan know this like thing and then none of the other ones believe it or know it?
Because with 7 people, there is a lot that they could do to us.
I could have.
Your new friend who lied to you about the size of his department?
Oh, he has already told him? Wait. Who lied to you about the size of his apartment? So he has told them that, like, what he saw there. Why didn't we see that? Hi.
I saw Miss Casey down there. You're having
Yeah,
a lunch
they're
where you are.
they're watching them all the time. But then I'm like, is someone watching them? You know? If Grainer is not even like on the board or on the top of like any of those kinds of like lists, then where does this end? You know? And they have code 266 for what? For doing the print showing this picture. I'm sure they're just doing it to scare them. Was it that like Milkchick saw that he's copying the map, so he's like, I have to do it now, you know? Because the timing was so perfect.
I'm trying something new, Miss Casey. Keep it between us.
tried something new with Miss Casey. So Miss Casey is not one of them. She is just like kind of like one of the MDR people. They're just like testing something on her and stuff. So then she's severed as well, I assume. Yeah, interesting. Because they are clearly now turning our eyes on Miss Casey, the show. Even though it's a tiny detail and a tiny line, still, it makes me go, she's trying something new with Miss Casey? What? What else have they tried on Miss Casey? Or like, you know, like what is her story? Who is she?
Keep it between us.
She looks so excited. I've never seen her so excited.
Right.
And he's like shocked. Interesting.
Heliar,
Hi, Miss Casey.
please describe for me your time in the restroom.
Oh, no. Ugh, I'm so sorry, Miss Casey. I turned and...
Oh, Mark.
I can watch Heliar while you're gone. It's only a few minutes, right?
Distribution supplies 8 minutes. Round trip.
I'm a robot. I have answered to every question you have. 8 minutes round trip. I like that Mark did that though. That's like, you can see from him that he cares about Helly. When they were sitting at the table after she came back to work, he was first doing the official, what he's supposed to ask her, what he's supposed to say to her, and then in the end he goes like off record, being like, do you want to talk about it? You know, like, I'm here if you want. Helly obviously is like, hell no, leave me alone. But it's very clear that Mark he cares about her, and he's willing to even do this kind of stuff, like accidentally, oh no, I poured coffee all over your thing, you know, to like get Helly out of this situation, because he can see that it's not working for anyone. So, good for him. He's a good guy, inside and outside.
Helly, I just realized I haven't shown you where we keep the extra pen caps. It's not far, do you mind?
Let's go
I'm
on
good,
a road trip.
Thanks.
Nah, you're right. We shouldn't go anywhere without Miss Casey.
Nice. She's like, I see what you're doing.
Weird energy about.
There's been weird energy since the start of this whole show, and I love it. Okay, and she got like 10. Just in case there's any more coffee spills. But is she then like, it's not my job because I'm not their boss, it's not my job to stop, go in and be like, hey, what the hell are you doing? Go back to work. She's just like, what is happening? It's like he's rehearsing lines to talk to her. What is happening with O and D?
Petey's map.
Yeah, since you've been gone, I've been trying to recreate it on my lunch breaks.
Oh!
If we work on it together, we can...
I'm not your new Petey.
But Mark is like, he's clearly regretting putting the thing in the map in the shredder. Is that what you call it? Yes, he's making a new one. I mean, good luck with that. That looks not like it. It's interesting for me. Is Mark like on Lumen's side? Is he the innie Mark? Because he seems so like, come on, we should follow the rules. Don't do anything you're not supposed to, and da-da-da-da, like defending them, the company, all the time. And then Helly has been the rebel one. Helly has been the one who was like, here's a map. Oh my god, it's a map from Beatty, blah, blah, blah. And then Mark just like destroys it. This is clearly now, like, he's not such a good boy after all, for Lumen. For us, I love this. But she doesn't care, which is, yeah, I'm not your new PD. I don't think now is a good time. She's so depressed and stuff to be like, well, at least he's trying. I don't know. This room was cool. And these lights. Love it.
Heliar?
So cool.
Mark took her to look at pen caps.
Where?
Just at the end of the storage wing.
She's like, what? I was supposed to look after her.
Bertie is in the conference room.
What? She's just... she's not a robot, guys. She's not a robot. She's on their side. What? Why? I mean, I love that she knows that there is a thing. How would she know? She hasn't seen them. Or is she also watching them from a monitor and stuff? Or is Cobell, for example, being like, hey, Miss Casey, here's some gossip from the MDR. And then she would be like, oh my gosh, okay, this is bad. And then now in this moment, she's like, actually, if you're interested, Bert is over there. But it's also not that that this character of Miss Casey that we have seen her as so far, this wasn't also a moment that she's like, oh, where are the pen caps? Oh, by the way, Bert is in the, you know, like she was still the same character. But we saw some like humanity in her. Very interesting. And Irv is gonna run over right away. The love music is here again.
I was looking for you. I hadn't heard from you.
Oh. Well, you're lying to me, so.
Well, I mean... Ah! Dylan, oh my God! What are you doing?
He was coming at you.
Let him out!
Let him out.
Let him out!
You want to get disemboweled today? Yeah, he really believes in this stuff. I love that he followed him and he's now like protecting Irv from Bert. Like he was gonna attack you even though Irv was the one who like found him and stuff. So dramatic. I love it.
What is wrong with you? Open the door. Open the door.
And who is watching those screens? Oh, great. Great shot. Look at this. How are they so far away? I mean, they have to be in a studio somewhere that they've built this whole place, right? Like, who is watching these screens? Turn the camera. This. So good. I love that these lights are following them. It looks. It looks so good.
Where the fuck are we?
Yeah.
It's for her to wake up while the life drains out of her and to know it was me who did it.
What? Wait, okay. What do you want is that, like, yeah, she just wanted to, like, revenge. Of course that's why she did what she did, is because of the video, and she knows that she's not gonna be able to get out, so she wants to revenge her somehow. But she's revenging herself. And then Mark is trying to be like, no, but what is, like, because we are stuck here. That's the reality. These versions of these characters, they are stuck in this place, at Lubin. So what do you want from, like, while we're in here? I think what she really wants is to get out of here, but that's not realistic. It doesn't, like, that's not gonna happen. So in a way, it's good that Mark is trying to focus on that, but still, that's not gonna be satisfying for her. And now, what the hell is this sound? It sounds like a baby.
Why not come right to the office?
I didn't know why you hadn't been back, and I didn't want to scare you again, like with the hand thing. You each have a larval offspring that will jump out and attack if we get too close.
That's fucking psycho.
I mean, it's a joke, of course, but I don't know.
I love that now Dylan is like, that's insane. But then when it's clearly happened the other way around too, that like to MDR they're hearing these stories about O&D that they are like eating people's bowels and stuff. That's exactly the same thing. Like that they're saying these rumors about the other departments so they wouldn't go try and find them because they are scared of them.
In this theory, the larva eventually eats and replaces you.
Oh.
Which Irving would solve the mystery of your youthful energy.
Dylan's face. He's like, what the fuck is going on? I openly flirting. This is hilarious, and what a way to do it. With this story and then be like, well, that would explain why you're so youthful. Hilarious.
Brad, fuck the handbook. This guy's Owen goddamn D who are duplicitous snakes to a one. It's not safe.
Well, but it's the other way around too. And what is this? But it's not a baby. That sound is not a baby sound. What? I don't know what I expected, but I was not expecting this.
They're not ready. You can't take them yet. They're not ready. It isn't time. But get the hell out of here. Go!
What? This show. I do love this show. When you think it can't get any weirder, we bring in goats. A room full of goats with a guy who is feeding them, like taking care of them. And then when he sees Mark and Helly, he's like, no, don't take them yet. So it feels like that guy is kind of like them. Severed, maybe. Not a boss person at least, because if it was someone who knew Mark and Helly, for example, he would have been like, what are you guys doing here? Blah, 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 you shouldn't be here, and like, I'll call Cobell. You know? He was just like, he probably thought that they were like higher up than him, because he was like, no, don't take them yet. They're not ready? Ready for what? At the same time, I like, this is so Severance, you know? Like, this is so random that it makes me go like, of course. And there are many things in this show which I really do like, that we watch and we're like, I don't have any explanation for this. There's nothing obvious about this show. So many things, the big plot of things that I'm like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I have no way out of this, and I don't have an explanation, not even like options for what this could be, because it is so strange. Like the kind of work that they do here, or why the people act the way they do, the Lumen people, like Cobell and Miss Casey and these people, or now the freaking goats, or the paintings of the handbook like appear, like all this stuff, it's just so strange. And I'm sure in the end it's not going to be like, oh, it was all a joke, or oh, it all, you know, like I'm sure it has some like bigger meaning. But I love that it's like so good and so well made, and balancing that it's not too weird. It makes enough sense for me to just stay super interested, because I want to know what the goats what the goats are for, or I want to know what the numbers are for, or I want to know what the black stuff coming from the ceiling on Earth is for. You know, like I want to know these things. It's not just like, this is too weird for me, you know? And this is gonna keep Helly interested and not want to do anything weird again. Like, this would pique my interest.
Barbarity, optics and design. That's what it said.
That's what it said. The title of the episode.
They met as colleagues. Took heart to each other as colleagues.
Wow. It's meant to be. We can be the new Keir and his wife. There it is.
It's not the same.
What?
Look. Look at the badges the raiders are wearing. That's not O&D, Dylan. It's us.
Yes, perfect.
This one's never gone into the hallway rotation.
Surprise.
Okay, but we've never done anything like that. Why the hell would there be two versions of the same painting?
Well, hello? Yeah. See, they're spreading lies. I mean, it's smart. It's a smart way to do it, to keep them not connected to the other departments. But yeah, I love that he's like, we've never done anything like that. Why would they be a painting like that here? Come on.
Like, we're deciding which goats live and which ones. Oh, God.
I doubt it's that. I know you don't want to be here.
But we need to find out what the goats are for. Yeah, it's good. Like, what if the goats are the numbers? I mean, that makes sense too. But like Mark said, I don't think that's it.
I'm glad you are. And I'm sorry that this is the best I can do right now.
If you give me
Mark.
the map, I'll clean it up. Your drawing is shit.
Oh, there's...
Oh, hi, Miss Casey. We were just heading back from our mental health walk.
You're both unhurt.
She's panicked. Okay, this was a moment. Mark and Helly moment. I have a feeling they both actually really like each other and they fit quite well. They're like the opposites attract kind of pairing. And he's like, what, like, I don't want you to leave or something?
I know you don't want to be here. But
I know you don't want to be here.
I'm glad you
But
are.
I'm glad you are. Mark. I love that they're having this kind of conversation. And she's not like, whatever. She's softened too because he is sincere and
Your
kind.
drawing is shit.
Yeah. And then Miss Casey is like, you're alive?
Oh, hi, Miss...
Not like, you know, because if it was Cobell, she would be like, what the hell are you doing here? Get back to MDR, blah, blah, blah. But Miss Casey is just worried because she was given a job to look after Helly, and she's doing a bad job at that because Helly is, like, gone, you know? So she's just panicked about, like, that they are not okay.
I was scared.
She had emotions.
I forgive you.
Cool. Look at this. And then transition into the screen. Let's see who's watching the screens. No, the wall of screens.
Yes, Daddy. You can talk to me when you figure out who hacked Kilmer's chip.
Yeah, who hacked Kilmer's chip? Yes, okay. So it's his job to look after MDR. So what is her job then? To look after Milk Chick or something? I'm starting to be like, is she above him in the hierarchy? And that they're talking about like how many more departments are you gonna let them find? How many more departments are there? Because the ones we know now are MDR, O&D, which is just the paintings, plus the other random people who are there, who I don't know if they're part of doing the painting thing, or are they doing something completely different there with the machines that we saw them with in last episode. And now the goats, whatever that is. There's just one person there though, so. But it's clearly another department that they don't want them to find, you know?
Yes, Daddy.
Yes, Daddy. Love you, Daddy.
You can talk to me when you figure out who hacked Kilmer's chip.
Yeah. Come back to me when you can be helpful. Okay, we are going in.
Excuse me, everyone. I want to introduce you all to Irving and Dylan. They're from MDR. They're friends.
Both are scared of each other. Irving is like, and that's it? Okay, I was like, finally, we're gonna find out more about and now it was pretty much the exact same thing that we found out at the end of last episode. Just see the people there. Now they just stopped working and stared. That's more than last time. Okay. I'm trying to think what are the new things we learned in this episode? Because, like, for example, now with the O&D, this stuff, like, we kind of learned nothing new. The only thing we learned was that they both have the same kind of information about each other, the MDR and O&D. I think we got somewhere with Mark and Helly. The episode starts with her in the elevator, and then they end up in a place where they are kind of agreeing with each other. Mark is saying that he doesn't, like, he likes the fact that she's here. He doesn't say directly that he likes her, but, like, you know, I think in some way he said that. And then her being like, I'll help you with the map. So we got to a start of something new, which is great. Because we can't lose Helly. It's not like she's gonna die in the show. So how are we gonna, like, bring her back in a way and make her more part of the, I don't want to say part of the team, well, kind of to have a team with Mark, so that they're kind of working together and they have this mutual understanding, because I feel like they both really like each other. I want to know who's watching the big wall of screens. Maybe that's for the board. I wonder if they, like, if that's, like, we're ever gonna see them, or is it just like this mysterious, like, we're supposed to know that this is what the wall of screens is, that, you know, someone upstairs is watching this. But then also all of these people, Grainer, Cobell, Milchick, Miss Casey, all of them are, like, just, like, kind of part of the game, like the MDR people are and stuff, that they're not in charge, kind of like the rest of them too. It would be nice to learn more about the people who are now above them. Who are they? Are they severed? Because I don't think any of these people, Grainer and Cobell, they're not, or at least she's not severed. I would think he's not either. I would even say that Milchick is probably not either. But Miss Casey seems very severed, or something going on with her. The goats, like, I have nothing. I have nothing on the goats. Like, what is that? What could that possibly be? I like that Dylan is with Irv now in the O&D, so it's not just that Irv is, because it's clearly like, if you put the four of them on a scale of, like, how much do they like O&D, they are in the opposite ends. Irv is, like, completely, like, in love with Bert and fine with O&D, and Dylan is like, they will all kill us, we should not be in any contact with them. And now they are together in O&D, learning about stuff together. So it's not like Irving is there and then coming back and being like, they're fine. And Dylan is being like, oh, like, whatever. Like, we're not gonna believe you. You're crazy. And Mark is an uncle, I suppose. We didn't see the baby or anything. We just saw him at the dock and just having flashbacks about Petey and stuff. And now we're looking forward to hearing who was helping Petey to reintegrate. Who is that person and why? How did all of that happen? Because I think it's quite clear now that it had to be someone or some people who maybe have left Lumen and reintegrated themselves, or know about stuff at like, how would they know about stuff at Lumen? Maybe if they were like Cobell, for example, that they work there but they're not severed, and then they realize that this is horrible and then they leave and do this now or something. But can you even, like, if you work at Lumen as a non-severed person, can you even leave? I wouldn't be surprised if this place, like, you either work here or we have to kill you. Or take your memories or something, you know? And the black stuff was back again with Irv. Now this time it was caught, like, dropping from the ceiling, which looked awesome. But we still know nothing more about that. Also, what looked awesome was when they would walk in the hallways in the section where they haven't been before, where it's dark but the lights just follow them. That looked crazy, like so good. And then the lady in the other cabin giving birth next to Devon, like that was weird. What was that? There has to be some significance to her that they would show that scene. Otherwise they would cut it out. If like why is that important? Because Devon is not, at least at this point, she's not like important enough character that we would be like, well, Devon went to like meet this lady who is more rich than her though, so she probably feels bad or something, you know, like it's, I don't think there will be a storyline at this point about Devon outside something. So I'm like, it has to have something to do with Lumen. Strange situation, but great episode. I feel like all these episodes are like movies that look perfect and like are like from the beginning to finish, they're not too packed, which I love. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of silence, a lot of like walking and waiting and beautiful shots and things like this. But it's like all of it, there's no like boring parts. And they really stand alone too. Of course you'll be very confused with the plot lines, but like if you watch just one episode, you really get the idea of what this show is like and what it's about, kind of, and what the style is and everything. I really, really like it. It's so strange, and I've never seen anything like it before. I love the chemistry that John and Christopher Walken. I'm like, is that his first name? It feels weird to call him by his first name. They have great chemistry. The real flirting that we got in this episode was funny and cute. And Dylan, I think, has mostly been annoying for a long time. Creepy with Miss Casey, and then just annoying about the O&D stuff. I mean, he's probably worried because in his mind they are murderers who eat people. So, yeah, like it makes sense, but it's a little annoying. Now I hope that they went to O&D. I think this is gonna change it at least a little bit. That he's gonna be more like understand stuff, not just be like, no, this is my opinion and it's the truth. And I also, I hope that we see more Mr. Milchick. I really like him. I want to know about his story as well at some point. But yeah, what are the goats? What is O&D? Who is Gabby? All these questions. And of course, like Rickon asking about the book and then finding out that someone took the book. But maybe it feels like they kind of dropped it, maybe. They were like, oh, well, maybe someone stole it. Well, you know, that's sad. But maybe if they stole it, they need to read it, and then that's good. But it doesn't look like they're like, we need to find out who it was. Which is a shame. And Mark needs to answer the phone. Petey's phone. Yeah. I think that's it. Thanks, guys, for being here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed the episode, and I can't wait to watch the next one. Let me know what you think. Again, stuff if I missed stuff. And if you remember what kind of theories you had at this point when you were watching the show for the first time. Like, what were you thinking at this point? What did you think the goats were? I also almost wanna ask, do we find out about the goats or any of these other questions during these first 2 seasons or not? I don't want to know what it is, but I kind of want to know if we find out about it or not. But at the same time, I don't want to know. So, yeah. Thanks for being here. And go check out the Patreon if you're not there yet. For the full episode, no cutting. It's just uncut version of the entire episode. And yes, everyone who is there, thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Bye.